What's up, Kitfisto Army? TBC here, back with another video. And today, in front of me, as you can see, I have probably one of the most coveted sets in recent LEGO Star Wars memory, and that is the 2013 Gunship. This set shot up in price after the return of the Clone Wars series, as people wanted more LAATs, and LEGO hasn't been making them again since 2013. Although it is important to note that the UCS Gunship will be coming in the year 2021 probably. So if you want to wait for that, you can also do that. But I'm going to show you guys how I got this set, which is super hyped up and super coveted, which goes around $250 used to $350 new sealed for $150. And I'm going to show you guys how to do that. But real quick, I just want to tell you guys that I have a giveaway happening right now on my channel for some products from TheCapeCantina, which is this awesome custom LEGO cape makers. There'll be a link at the top of the screen to the video where I announced the giveaway. It's towards the end, so if you would like to watch the entire video, I go through a haul and I show you guys how to make a custom ARC Trooper 5's minifigure. But if you guys are just interested in the giveaway, skip until the end, about the last 2 minutes, and you can get the instructions to enter. So yep, the giveaway is happening. There's no end date as of yet, but I would assume it's going to be somewhere either mid-November or at the end of November. So make sure you guys go over there, look at the instructions, and good luck. So first, I want to give some background for this set. This is actually my first Republic Gunship that I have ever owned. This is something that I've wanted for a really, really long time. I mean, it's obviously such a cool ship. I love the Clone Wars as a kid, and I still love the Clone Wars now. And like many other people, I wanted the set after the return of the Clone Wars with the 7th season. And I wanted a gunship, but they were all so expensive because everybody wanted one, so the price was driving up, as you all would know. This set was really hyped up, so the price was super inflated. Again, it was around, I talked to Coconut Brick Studios about this, another YouTuber, and he said that he had bought a few of these before they had shot up in price for $150, and then he cashed out because now they're going for around $250, again, used with no figures, to $350 new. I was sad that I couldn't get the set, but then I remembered this technique that I had learned on how to get really hyped sets, and that are sets that, you know, aren't expensive on the secondary market because they have some rare piece, but rather because the set is just really hyped up and people want the model, and LEGO hasn't made the model in a while. And I remembered a technique to get these for a lower price than what scalpers and resellers are looking for. And so I tried it, and I managed to save $100 on the ship, and I could not be happier. I'm going to go through some pros and cons. They're mostly pros, but there are definitely some cons to come with this this sort of strategy. But I'm going to show you how to do it, and we're going to jump over to the computer right now to show you how you guys can do this for whatever hyped up set you want to get. Alright, so here we are on BrickLink. I'm going to be looking down at my computer screen, but you see most of the screen is the BrickLink page. So this is the splash page. This is the first thing you see when you come on BrickLink, so let me show you how to do it. And for this example, I'm going to be doing the 2013 ATTE, also a very popular set alongside the Republic Gunship, also very hyped up right now as well. So as you can see, top door right here, we have, these are just some suggestions. Believe me, I do not look up Ninjago. We have ATTE, like that. We'll scroll down. As you can see the set numbers here. So 750191 is going to be the one from 2013. And so we're in here. And as you can see, we have pretty much everything right here. And let's just scroll down to see the cheapest listing. So we got $180, no figures or box, includes instructions, stickers applied, all parts for the walker. So basically what we're getting here is for $180, we're getting just the walker. And now I'm going to show you guys how to not spend $180 on just the walker. First, we'll go over to the price guide, and as you can see, it's actually selling for around $140 used with no figures. So that $180 is probably not something you'd want to pay for, but there you go. And now if we look right here, I'll zoom in for you guys. Right here, we have these two options. So we have my inventory, add to my inventory part out, and my wanted list, add to my wanted list part out. So you want to do the my wanted list part out. And so what my inventory is for sellers. So if they want to add it to their inventory, then that is what they will put it at. So we want to go here to my wanted list part out. So we're going to click that, and then right here we're going to take us to this splash page. And right here, as you can see, we have a set number. We have a picture right here, and you have a lot of options here. So you can obviously, I want all the parts. You can take off the 5 minifigs if you want. I'm going to leave them on for this example, and then I'm going to take them off and show you what price difference you're going to see. You can include extra parts. You can also part out the minifigures as individual parts as well, which may bring the cost down. That's never really worked for me, but that may very well bring the cost down, but I don't think so for this set. And then you can also include original box or instructions, but those are turned off because it's just going to be cheaper. And so then you want to create a new wanted list. So let's put it as 2013 ATTE. And then you can actually increase how many you want. So if I wanted 2 of these, I could say, oh, find me, I want 2 of these, and then they'll put in all the parts that you need for that. So we have 2013 ATTE, and we're gonna submit for edit here. And beautiful, as you can see, we have this long list of all the parts that are needed for this set. So you can see it goes pretty far, and then there are the 5 figures right there. The figures are going to be pretty expensive for this. The Mace Windu, the Coleman Trevor, and the yellow markings Clone Trooper are going to be quite expensive. As you can see, this has 774 parts, so I'm not trying to spend $180 for 775 parts. So what we're going to go do is now just click Add to Wanted List, and then we're going to go to View. Once here, we can see all the parts that we have. As you can see, sticker sheet, figures, all this is in here, and then these are all the pieces that you want, and you can go through them and stuff like that. What I would recommend when I go through them, I keep track whenever I order stuff like this. I keep track of the pieces that come in, and if the orders that I have placed, keep all the pieces. So just a little pro tip, I would do 100 per page. And then I usually do color, item, name, so everything is by color and by item name, which is a lot easier to find. And as you can see, then there are a lot of parts per page, and instead of having 9 pages, you only have 3. So then next step after that is we are going to click Buy All right here. So we'll click Buy All. And then, as you can see, we have a bunch of options. So we can select USA, North America, or anywhere. So we can do anywhere. So international, wherever your pieces want. Obviously, you can change whichever country you're in, whichever region you're in. So you just have local sellers because, international shipping costs are very expensive. So you can exclude disliked stores. If I keep getting, so I sometimes do this multiple times to see if, something, I can change something. What I've found with this is that what they like to do, or what BrickLink likes to do, is it values more pieces in a lot than cheaper prices in a bunch of smaller lots. So I recently just placed an order for the dropship with ATOT, and I'll probably do another video on that in the future. But there were these 2 sellers that kept on coming up, and they were charging ridiculous prices for the pieces, but they can do that because they have a huge selection of pieces. And so what BrickLink does is like, okay, instead of having basically 5 different orders from 5 different sellers, we can just have one order from one seller, but it might be a little bit expensive. So they kind of value the convenience factor. The computer does. It values the convenience factor over the price. You can go in manually and do that. So what I ended up doing was I went to those 2 stores because they kept on getting into my feed, and then I just disliked them, and then I said exclude disliked stores, and then it didn't happen. I got it for a cheaper price. And then obviously you want to exclude stores that do not ship to me. And then there are these lots below wanted quantity and lots over max price. Lots over max price. You never find a seller that's like, oh, you can't spend more than X amount of money on my store. That's a bit ridiculous. And then the lots below wanted quantity is basically saying that, so you have a certain wanted quantity for each piece. So let's say you need 14 light bluish gray 1x2 plates. Basically, if you click that, then you're saying, oh, I only want to buy all 14 from one person. When it's unselected, then you could basically, what it is allowing the computer to do is like, okay, we'll get 3 of them from this seller, 2 of them from this seller, and the rest from the other seller, and stuff like that. So then we will do is click auto select. This right here selects stores where when the price is lower than store minimum buy. So a lot of stores have minimum buys because they don't want you to spend like 60 cents at your store because it's just not worth it for them. And so you want to unselect this because then you'll have to go into the people's stores and like buy more stuff to be able to cross that threshold of the minimum buy for that seller. I find it to be a pain in the butt, and I end up just spending more money if I do that anyways. So we unselect that, and then we press start. And so this usually doesn't take much time at all. It's probably like 5 to possibly 50 seconds depending on what you're looking for, and boom, here we go. So as you can see, we are at a steep $195. So then what I do is I look, all right, here are the prices for all the lots. This one, $71, that is a lot of money for one lot. Let me go check it out. And as I was saying, here are the minimum buys, like I said before. So we'll go in here and let's see what is causing this to be so expensive. $16 for Mace Windu, $23 for the Clone Trooper Commander, and $26 for Coleman Trevor. Now, the set that we looked at previously was $180, no figures. So I'm going to take away the figures. It was $195 with figures, keep that in mind. So we're going to take away the figures and confirm selection. And now this is down to $6.73 for this lot. And then the entire thing is down to $130. Now let's go to $32. The sticker sheet is going for $30. Now, this is what I'll have to say about the sticker sheet. You can buy custom sticker sheets online, and that's what I do. Because honestly, I don't care whether it's paper made in a Lego factory or paper made in some other factory. Stickers are just stickers. I don't really care if they're Lego branded stickers or if they're just custom stickers. There are plenty of websites out there where you can get custom stickers, replacement stickers for way, way cheaper. And let's be honest, there's nothing special about Lego paper stickers. We all want non-counterfeit Lego bricks, but we also, because they just don't work as well, but the stickers, they're just paper with some adhesive on the other end. Just get custom ones. It's going to save you a lot of money. So if we remove this and confirm selection, we have a bit of an issue here. So as you can see, the minimum buy is $9.98 and this is $2.48. So what I would do is I would go back and I would take out the minifigures and the sticker sheet from what you are trying to buy, and I'll show you how to do that right now. Let's go back. So we're back here at the main page, and so what I'll do is I'll say, all right, I have one of these minifigs, I have one of these minifigs, I have one of these, or I guess two of those minifigs, I have one of these minifigs, I have one of these minifigs, and I have the sticker sheet as well. And so what this will do is basically saying, okay, it's telling the computer or BrickLink that, okay, the person already has these bricks, they don't need to buy them, or these minifigs and these stickers, they don't need to buy them anymore, so they're going to exclude them and you'll find a lot better deals. So then what we're gonna do again is gonna go to buy all the same things are selected, auto select, again select stores when item price is lower than the minimum buy, perfectly fine, and let's start. So now the is going to find everything just without the minifigs and the stickers. And now we are at a cool $102 for a set that would have otherwise cost me $180 without minifigures. Again, we can even go further. We can go look through these and see what the problem is. So here we go. This is something you might run into, is that right here. So with Technic Pin, the 1/2 light bluish gray Technic Pin, he is requiring you to buy at least 5 per order, and so basically you're going to be buying a lot of these because you're gonna be buying more because it's a bulk order. He's requiring a bulk order. So we're looking through here, and this seems pretty fair to me. It just seems like he is selling. We're buying a lot of bricks from him, essentially. So this all checks out. I like this. This is fine. There's nothing that's out of the ordinary for me. So we'll confirm selection. We'll move on. $30.44. We'll scroll through this. One thing you can do is, again, sort by price. So you can see something. You can go all the way to the bottom. Again, wow, a lot of bricks with this. No problem here. We are we're buying, yeah, so many items from him. So $30 makes a lot of sense to buy from this guy. Moving on to $21, we can scroll through here. Again, sorting by price, what's the most expensive? These, as you can see, there are going to be some expensive bricks here or there, and that's just like a part of what's going on. And then finally, $19. Is there anything that is out of the ordinary? It doesn't look like it. Although right here, this could be something. So $1.07 for two 1x6 dark bluish gray bricks. Now I know I definitely have those bricks, and $1.07 is way too expensive. People are probably selling them for a dime a dozen on BrickLink. So you can get rid of these if you want, but just for the sake of this, we won't. And actually, what we will do that. So we're gonna get rid of these. And that should actually take us down to $100 flat. Now, this doesn't include shipping. I would say this comes out to around $120 shipping. But you guys got to keep in mind that for the ATTE with no figs that we saw earlier was $180 again before shipping, so it'll probably come around to $200. So you're saving pretty much $80 to $100 with this set. Again, you can get lucky sometimes. Sometimes there are cheaper prices for pieces. It just depends what you're looking for. Actually, the other day I saw it for $90. I did this and it was for $90 flat, and so it went up 10 days. So I would just check it every other day, see what's happening with the pieces. You know, just kind of like write down if you're really looking for a great deal. Write down what you see, write down every number that you see each day, and then you can get an understanding of like how much I'm going to be paying. So, you know, what's on the low end, what's on the high end, what's in the middle end, what should I go for the pieces once you piece them out. But anyways, this is the way to do it. This is the way. But that is how I got this set right here for only $150 instead of spending $250, and this is how you can do it with the ATTE. Again, I did this with the dropship with ATOT, one of the grails for many Star Wars fans, LEGO Star Wars fans. I got it for $350. It's going for $800 right now. So again, just something to think about if you're ever looking for a set that's hyped. This is the way to do it, and you can do it in any country. It's actually going to be cheaper outside of the United States because, once again, a lot of the sellers on BrickLink that are outside of the United States sell things for a lot cheaper than in the United States. But thank you guys so much for watching me do this demonstration. Let's jump to the outro. So I just want to go over some cons real quick to end the video. Some problems that I had with this in particular is that some of the BrickLink sellers made some mistakes. They sent me some wrong pieces. They didn't send pieces. They sent me like almost all the pieces, like all but one of the pieces. They didn't count them correctly. Or sometimes what happened a few times was that I ordered some pieces and then the BrickLink seller did not realize that he had actually, or she had actually already sold the pieces. And so they were out of stock. And so that was a bit of an issue, but luckily for me, I have a rather large LEGO collection, so it was pretty easy to replace. But keep that in mind, that that is something that does indeed happen. But those were really the only problems that I had with this experience. Other than that, all the sellers were super nice. I think out of 10 orders, 10 individual orders, I think I had 3 mistakes, maybe 4 mistakes, which seems high, 40% mistakes, but it's really like 1 piece, 2 pieces per haul, and it's always or per order, and it's always the really big orders which are really hard to keep track of. But again, super happy with this. You cannot beat $150 for this set. Again, no figs, but still this set goes around $230 to $250 with no figs. So yeah, it's definitely worth it, I would say. I'm very happy with my purchase. Anyways, again, this is the best way to do it. Best way to get super cheap sets or super hyped up sets for a lower price. And I just want to say again, giveaway is happening. There'll be another link at the top of the screen right now to the video. Again, you can either watch the entire video through. I spent a lot of time on it. I'm really proud of that video. And again, I show you guys how to make your own custom ARC Trooper 5s out of purely LEGO, other than the TheCapeCantina products. But everything, there are no custom molds, any custom prints, nothing. You can make ARC Trooper 5s out of the bricks you may have in your house. But yeah, if you want to skip that part, go to the last 2 minutes of the video and you'll get the instructions for the giveaway. So what did you guys think of this? Do you think this is worth it? Do you think I did a good job? I think that overall this is great. I've already been thinking about doing this for some other sets as well. Obviously, a lot of the Clone Wars sets are super hyped up, so this is what you got to do for those types of sets. Overall, I'm really happy with this. I pretty much have the entire gunship, so there's really no complaints from me here. But if you liked this video, if you found it informative, please drop a like down below so I know. Also, if you enjoy this type of content, please drop a sub so I know I should keep making this sort of content, helping you guys find better options for Legos. I hope you guys have a great day. I'll see you all later. Bye.